Autism Project is a collaboration of parents and professionals who are working together to provide programming, resources, information to improve the quality of life for individuals with autism, their families, and the many, many professionals who work to support them.
It's a collaboration of parents and professionals who provide support to children, families, a lot of school consultations. Really, we're pretty much involved in the whole walk of autism, starting right from diagnosis all the way through the school years.
We started primarily with the public schools in training and educating on strategies to include and educate students with autism within their public schools. We do a lot of consultation into the public schools to help support and do modeling and teach educators some things they can do to make their students more successful within their classrooms.
In talking about your role as an interpreter, it's really twofold. Your role is to provide meaning of the outside world to our kids with autism.
We have trainings that we do for parents and both professionals. All the trainings that we have for the parents are always free here at the Autism Project.
In talking about your role as an interpreter, it's really twofold. Your role is to provide meaning of the outside world to our kids with autism.
We do a lot of after-school social groups, which is the direct work we do with the kids anywhere from 5 to 22 plus.
The social skills groups are designed to teach our kids how to be part of a group, how to take the perspective of another person, how to read body language, all these soft skills that are really challenging for our guys.
We have a variety of groups. We have some basic groups for our younger learners, which are really how do I follow a schedule, how do I follow the group and see what they're doing, all the way up to community groups. We work with a wonderful artist down in East Greenwich where the kids do remarkable art. We also work with the Rhode Island Philharmonic where they do music and drumming and music therapy. And we do karate with Sensei Mike.
Touch our toes, you do ceiling, touch our toes, you do ceiling, touch our toes. Each, knee, sock, sheet.
Our ultimate group is to improve the amount of time and quality of time that they can be a part of another group, whether it's their family, whether it's at the social group, whether it's at school, where they can maintain themselves and be a part of their community.
The really cool thing about our social skills groups is you'll see them starting out in these social skills groups, and then the following year they're getting together for play dates, and those play dates have now turned into they're texting each other and they're going to the movies.
Want to Go Again is just my absolute pride and joy.
It's a place where miracles come true, where campers who have autism are able to go to camp, socialize, be part of a group, experience things like campfire with friends, experience fun time with friends.
There's a whole lot of work that goes into it in order to support the kids. The structure, the visuals, the placement of kids in the right groups of who's with whom.
We also have trained staff that are all trained. They all receive a day training of how to use visual supports, how to use manipulatives, fidgets. We have sensory diets available for our campers.
It's got 3 times as many adults as it does campers, and those adults are paid staff, which are speech pathologists and social workers and occupational therapists and special ed teachers.
This is my 5th or 6th year, and there's just a lot of professional people that care, and that's the biggest thing, is they care.
It is typical camp with boating and go-karts. We have the wonderful Lisa McKay who sets up something fabulous, whether it's the Olympics or unified sports this year. We have volunteers from companies come. We had about 8 or 9 volunteers who came just from Hasbro to run the unified sports.
This camp provides all the supports needed, visual support, schedules, everything that would help a camper with autism to be successful.
The parents are just over the moon when they see their kids coming off the bus wet and full of markers and saying hi to the kid next to them. The families love it, the kids love it, the staff loves it. Not only is it one of our favorite programs, it's one of our most expensive because of the staffing. People can donate online. We do a lot of in memory of. Some people do it for their weddings. And then we're really lucky. A lot of families do little fundraisers across the state for us to build up their team and to make the donation at the Autism Walk. Imagine Walk is our largest fundraiser, but it's also a day where families can come together at Goddard Park, 8,000 family members.
This is my third year being here with all of you, and I still get overwhelmed by the size of this crowd. Traffic was backed up to the highways.
It is a fundraising vehicle. It's our largest fundraiser. It supports our camp. But the thing that's really amazing about the walk is, for a lot of us families, it's the Family Fun Day part of it. It's the being all in one place where so many families who are impacted by autism are all together.
We have the bounce houses and we have things we know our kids like. We have our leaders actually running a booth. We have community partners. Come out, give your information out. That's what we want. Also for the families, their big families come with them. They're unified. We all have t-shirts. So you see groups of 50 people with the same shirt on, all walking for one little boy.
Team Langevin is out here in force today. As I know, looking at many, many teams, thousands of teams it looks like. And this is very personal for all of us.
We get politicians there to show their support, and we make more connections so we can go out and get more resources.
What we have to do is recognize that 1 in every 88 children will have autism. And we have to really begin to focus not only on providing supportive services and diagnosis, but also to think about the adult population with autism.
The money raised from the walk underwrites the costs that are not covered by other things in order for us to service 200 kids a year through our social skills groups. This really helps us so that nobody's turned away from groups and absolutely nobody's turned away from camp. We customize to meet the client, the school, the kids' needs. We really pride ourselves on that.
Right in the beginning when I first got involved with the Autism Project, I started out with just in the social skills classes. That was a huge help. It started me on the path of growing up and kind of growing with my autism.
I used to be one of the kids who wasn't that good at talking. They literally helped us engage with each other.
That's the ultimate goal, is to have our kids be an active participant in society, in their home, in the community, and we do that multiple ways.
I think the results for that speak for itself. You know, there are so many success stories that come out of the Autism Project that, with those being seen, it's showing that kids with autism, they're not a lost cause.
They understand what it is to have family with autism and what people with autism go through.
Audio Jungle.